I gotta get up, I gotta get up, yeah. I gotta get up, I gotta get up. I gotta get up, I gotta get up, yeah. I gotta get up, I gotta get up. I gotta get up, I gotta get up, yeah. I gotta get up, I gotta get up. I gotta get up, I gotta get up, yeah. I gotta get up, I gotta get up. I gotta get up, I gotta get up, yeah. I gotta get up, I gotta get up. The phone so
Peace and much love, everybody. Peace and much love. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, it's good to be back. One more time, y'all. Clap it up, clap it up. Sorry about that. A little messed up intro there. Was kind of having some technical difficulties, and my phone was ringing at the same time. So yeah. But before we get into it, y'all, this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to hit that like and share button, all right? Facebook and YouTube, hit that like and share button, all right? Yeah. Want to give shouts out to those who watched my last live feed and the one before that one. I was checking my stats on Sunday night, and the one I did last week, I had over 65 views on Facebook. Let me say that one more time. 65 views on Facebook. And I had over 20 shares. So shouts out to all of my Facebook followers and all of my Facebook family and friends. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, y'all, hit that like and share button. It's not going to cost you a thing. Even if you don't watch the whole video, share it. Sharing is caring, y'all. Show some love. And while y'all at it, y'all, this is what else I want y'all to do. All right, check this out. Go to that Cash App. Show some love, y'all. Show your support. All right, because y'all know me. I got to get it how I can get it, y'all. Oh yeah, I got to get it. And this is something I hadn't done in a long time. I was going through my emails on Saturday morning, and when I was over on Spotify doing my podcast on on Spotify, I had a lot of listeners and a lot of followers. I had over 20,000 listeners and followers over in the UK. And they're asking me when I'm going to bring some more content. And I'm kind of, how can I put it? I'm kind of in a stump right now, or shall I say in a slump right now with Spotify. And as you know, um, as it pertains to my podcast over on that platform, I found out that for every dollar that was being made, right, that I was generating through my channel, through my content, I'm talking about subscriptions, uh, listener support. For every dollar I was getting, Spotify was getting over 90% of everything that I was making. Let me say that again. Spotify was receiving 90, almost 90% of my earnings.
Oh my God.
So I made the decision last summer to no longer put my upload my podcast on Spotify. Even though I still have my Spotify subscription, I'm no longer doing my podcast over there. So what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of months, I'm going to be looking at other platforms. I'm thinking about going back to iHeartRadio. I don't know, but because they were kind of, they could be kind of, they could be kind of like Fred Sanford. They could be kind of, they kind of funny, because they try to dictate how you can put your content out, all that stuff like that. They want you to be quote unquote politically correct. Yeah. So I have a lot of decisions I need to, need to be considering in the next couple of months. So there you have it. And y'all already know with decisions that you make, you have to decide what you're going to leave on the table and what you're going to take away. And right now I'm in those, I'm at that crossroad in those decisions, because I'm not going to lie. When I was over on our podcast, the money was getting, I was getting a percentage of every generated dollar. But here's the thing. It wasn't coming from listener support. Okay? It wasn't coming from listener support. And it was taking me months. I'm talking about 3 to 6 months, to generate, I'm going to say $300. It was taking that long, because what they were doing was they have what they call a taxation grace period. So something like that, what they call it. And they have to, before they can distribute, issue out your money or reimburse you your payments, whatever, they have to, it has to be analyzed, it has to be approved and all that stuff like that. And it takes months. So there you go. Y'all, check this out. Donald Trump and Elon Musk. I like to say this right here, y'all. I like to say this right here. The BS continues, y'all. Yes. The BS continues. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, if y'all put it like this right here, if y'all have been hiding under a rock or got your head stuck in the sand and not really paying attention what's going on around us, if y'all not really focusing on their hidden agenda, which is, of course, it's about to be, well, I can't say it's about to, it's being exposed as we speak. And when it comes to Donald J. Trump and Elon Musk, my mind goes back to the book of Revelations and how they talk about how the kings of the nations will give their power to the beast. And it talks about how everyone, certain people will receive the mark of the beast. And if you don't receive the mark of the beast, you won't be able to buy or sell. Now, my take on that, y'all, this is just my take on it. This is my opinion. My opinion is this right here. I firmly believe that they're not talking about individual people. They're talking about nations, countries receiving the mark of the beast. Y'all see how Trump, with the tariffs on Canada, China, Japan, I think it was Guatemala. I think it was Guatemala. It's one of those countries, one of those South American countries. And y'all already see how a lot of your federal workers are being basically fired for no apparent reason. They're cutting out federal funded programs like SNAP benefits, Section 8. All of that stuff is being cut out. I told y'all in the beginning that their whole agenda is, y'all, and I'm seeing it now more than ever, how they're creating chaos. And I already told y'all this is their agenda. Their agenda is to create chaos, and then they come up with the order. Put it like this right here. The same people that's creating the problem are the one who's going to come up with the solution. Let me say that again. The same ones, the same people, the same government that's creating the problem, they're going to come up with the solution. Order out of chaos. This is their agenda. You know, when you look at the WHO, the World Health Economic Forum, when you look at the World Health Organization, I'm sorry, I don't know where I get that from, y'all. But anyway, when you look at the World Health Organization, when you look at the IMF, the International Monetary Foundation, you know, and when you look at Agenda 2030, when you look at Project 2025, and I'm told it's like a over 900 pages. This is something that they have been working on since the early 1980s. Yeah, they have been working on this since the early 1980s. Now, check this out. Check this out. Elon Musk, and this is how I see it. This is how I see it. Could it be that Elon Musk is representing the beast? Because under the Trump administration, he's given too much power. And it's got me, I don't know about y'all, but it's got me thinking, wait a minute, who's actually running this shit? You feel what I'm saying? Who's the actual president? Is it Trump or is it Elon Musk? And now you hear you got J.D. Vance, which is the vice president. You don't hear nothing from him. He's over there shutting down, you know, with this deportation and closing up the border and all of that bull crap. Their whole goal and their agenda is to push the whole entire world, with the United States being at the forefront, the whole entire world into global chaos, y'all. Yeah. Now, they claim that they're trying to undo all of Biden's catastrophes. You know, this is what they claim they're trying to undo, everything that the Democrats have done. But here's my take on this whole thing. Even if, and I said, and I say that very loosely, even if Kamala Harris would have won the election and was put in office, it would have been the same doggone agenda, y'all. We're so caught on this black versus white, Republicans versus Democrat. Y'all, I keep telling y'all, whether it's left wing, right wing, it's the same freaking bird, y'all. The same dang on agenda. You see, Donald J. Trump, even with the Republican Party, the Democrat Party, whoever it may be, all of these guys are just mere puppets. They're mere pawns in a game of chess. They're pawns and puppets in a game of strategy. This is all about how one particular people can one up over the other. But guess what, y'all? You and I are not a part of their agenda. Their agenda is for us to keep us on the bottom. Did y'all not know that there are two sides of America? You got the United States of America, and then you have America, corporate America. I told y'all this country is being ran by the elite power brokers, bankers, Wall Street. Man, that wind is out there cutting. And many of y'all probably don't know what a corporatocracy is. A corporatocracy. Watch this. I'm going to show y'all. Show y'all. Huh? I'm going to show y'all. What is corporatocracy? I'm going to show y'all. Hold on. Let me get to it. A corporatocracy, watch this, y'all. A corporatocracy or a corporatocracy is an economic, political, and judicial system controlled or influenced by business corporations or corporate interests. Let me say that again. Let me break it down in plain terms so you can understand. Right? Hold on. Let me get it back up on my screen here. Watch this now. A political and judicial system controlled or influenced by business corporations, not corporations or corporate interests. This is according to Wikipedia, y'all. Y'all see that right there? A corporatocracy. That means this. When you think of the word corporate America, you think about those guys on Wall Street. You think about the power bankers, the elite bankers. Let's not forget what happened at Jekyll Island. And see, we have to know our history, people. What happened at Jekyll Island? We need to understand why and really get to know why certain presidents was assassinated. I'm talking about Abe Lincoln, JFK, why they were taken out by the elites, by the bankers, these international bankers. Matter of fact, I was listening to a sermon by Minister Louis Farrakhan, and he talks about how the international bankers and their global agenda to dominate and control the entire world through banking, big business. But you got to think about it. This whole system, this whole money system, it's all designed to keep you and I at the bottom. Matter of fact, it was I forgot which one of those Rockefeller, or was it John D. Rockefeller, and he's part of the rich and powerful. You know, when you think about the DuPonts, when you think about the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, when you think about those guys. But John D. Rockefeller said, you know, he said, we don't need a system of thinkers. We need a system of workers. They don't want us thinking. They want us to be slaves to this global monetary system. Slave. You know, the Bible says that the borrower shall be slaves to the lender. The Bible talks about that. And I believe that this nation itself, the United States, I'm not talking about corporate America. I'm talking about the United States of America, has become a slave to the international bankers. Like I said, go back to Jekyll Island, when you had these rich and powerful bankers, and most of them was not even from this country. They wrote up a blueprint of how to reshape the financial system, not only in America, but throughout the entire world. And out of that came this corporatocracy or corporatocracy. And y'all know that these big corporations are backed by big banks. When you look at Chase Manhattan, Wells Fargo, all of these banks. And now that I think about that, I think about how you got 13 families, rich and powerful. These families has trillions of dollars, are worth trillions of dollars. I'm talking about Rothschilds, DuPonts, who was Onassis, the Bush family. You see, it starts from the top. It's all about money, y'all. And the system is designed to keep us in poverty. You see, understand this right here. Us being in poverty, us being in the condition that we are, the slave system, is big business to them. Just like I said before, you know, when it comes to our health, even in the healthcare system. That's why they don't come up with cures. They come up with treatments. You feel what I'm saying? They don't come up with cures. They come up with treatments. In other words, our sickness is big time money. They're banking off of our health. Yeah. But this is how this whole scheme is being ran, y'all. And it's time for us as a people collectively pull our heads out of the sand and wake the fuck up, y'all. Wake up. And I don't mean to sound too harsh on this right here, And if I do sound harsh, if I come across as being kind of dogmatic on what I'm about to say, I'm gonna explain to you why I'm saying what I'm saying. We, for those of you who have been, you've been dependent on your government assistance, which is fine. I get that. You need that. I understand that. But understand this right here. This is where they want us. This is where they want us, people. This is where they want us. Watch this. I'm trying to get to my other tab here. I got. Here we go. Watch this right here. I want y'all to see this right here. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me get back to. Yeah. Remember this word right here. Parens patriae. Okay. Watch this. Parens, now according to Wikipedia now, Parens patriae in Latin is Latin for father of the nations. In the law, it refers to the public policy power of the state to intervene against an abusive, negligent parent, illegal guardian, and former caretaker, to act as the parent of any child, individual, or animal who is in need of protection. For example, some children, incapacitated individuals, and disabled individuals lack parents who are able. Now, look at that when it comes to our government, when it comes to this nation, when it comes to us as a people who's supposed to be under the condition with liberty and justice for all, right? Take that now. Do y'all not know that the government, I don't care if it's Democrat, Republicans, I don't care, they act as your parent to keep you dependent on them for the necessities in life to sustain us as a people. Or shall I say, as a family. Remember that word, parens patriae, Parens patriae, parens patriae. Now, this is public policy power of the state. Yeah. Watch this right here. The doctrine of parens patriae is a doctrine under which a state has third-party standing to bring a lawsuit on behalf of a citizen when the suit implicates a state's quasi-sovereign interest for the well-being of its citizen. Wow. What that's saying is that right there now, we as citizens of this, one of the greatest nations, matter of fact, the greatest nation on this earth, but we as citizens, taxpaying citizens, law-abiding citizens, God-fearing citizens, we are incompetent in the eyes of our government. What they're saying is we don't have the capability of caring for ourselves. We don't have the ability to take care of our children. So they have to intervene. Not God, but government. I keep telling y'all, government is your mother and religion is your father. Or it's the other way around. Religion is your father and the government is your mother. I want y'all to let that sink in. Religion is your father and government is your mother. That's, y'all, I can't get no plainer than that. I can't make this up. We have been put in this condition, y'all, to rely on the government. And what Elon Musk and Trump doing, notice I said Elon Musk and Trump. I didn't say Trump and Elon Musk. I said Elon Musk and Donald J. Trump. What they're doing is they're cutting off all resources, which they already know when it comes to the black community. When it comes to the black community, it's going to send this entire nation in a down spiral, in total corruption. They know this. You see, everything that we've been seeing happening in the last 8 years, it's not by coincidence, people. Even under the Obama administration, it's not by coincidence, people. It's by design. We can pray against it. We can protest against it. But here's my opinion, y'all. Here's my thing, y'all. Let it happen. And I can guarantee you this right here. Just like some things are slowly being exposed, the Most High is going to get to where it's going to come a day, and the day is coming real soon, when the veil is going to be lifted. The veil is going to be lifted. And a lot of people's eyes are going to be open. We have depended and we have been depending on this system that, y'all, that really means you and I no good. And I'm talking to black folks now. I'm talking to black folks now. It means us no good. That's why I push and push and push. Y'all like and share. Share it. Even if you don't agree with what I'm saying, y'all. Even if you don't agree. But I can rest assure you on this right here. There's going to come a day. There's going to come a time when your eyes will be open. Your third eye will be open. It's going to come a time, y'all. Watch what I tell you. Hit that like and share button, y'all. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's not going to cost you a thing, people. It don't cost. It don't. And that's one thing that amazed me about our people. When things are free, they don't want no part of it. When things are created, or being designed to enlighten our people, to wake our people up, they don't want no part of it. I guess everybody wants to be a part of this American dream. But in order to be a part of this American dream, guess where you have to be, people? You have to be asleep. And I say it's time for our people to wake up. Wake up. Yeah, I get a little check. I get a little compensation every month. But I don't depend on that. I don't. I go out there, I make a little side hustle here and there. I make a little money from my podcast, and I make a little money from it. We have to out hustle the hustlers. Y'all hear me? We have to out hustle the hustle and let the powers that be, let them know that, hey, we don't need y'all. We can come together. Y'all, I said many times, and I'm not the only one who's been said it. It's been said for the longest. Together we stand.
You hating on my energy. I don't think you wanna be my enemy. I pop out, make a wild so celebrity.
See what I mean? But here's the thing, y'all. Together we stand, divided we fall. And it's also it's been said, y'all, if we don't stand for nothing, we'll fall for anything. Notice how I emphasize on we. We, you and I, we, us. On a collective level, y'all. It's time for us to, look past the bullshit, people, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's time to look past all of this. Because things about to get real, people. It's about to get real. Like my grandmama used to say, it's gonna get real bad. It's gonna get worse before it gets any better. But guess what, y'all? We, you and I, we hold the key to the better. Not them people in power, not the Democrats, not the Republicans, not the Christians, not the Muslims. You and I. Those of you who are consciously awake and you see past the bullshit. You see past the bullshit. And this whole thing with what they call it, Doge. Because I get so many pop-ups on my timeline when they talks about, checks will be issued, checks, that's what they want. They want us sitting around waiting on a paycheck. But when we as black people, we've been waiting on our check for hundreds of years. After over 400 years in bondage, in slavery. And now they want to talk about cutting this and cutting that, but yet send money here, send money there. Y'all, don't fall for the bullshit, people. Don't. Says right here, Elon Musk and Doge promised up to $2 trillion in government savings. That's a 2 trillion, not billion, not millions, trillions. Wow. And everybody waiting on this stimulus check. Everybody trying to get this stimulus check. Everybody want to be stimulated. That's all they doing. They stimulating you. They giving you this what I like to call it, financial foreplay. Like you some cheap, like you some cheap whore. stick that pacifier in the baby's mouth and put that baby back to sleep. Oh, just give them a couple thousand. They'll shut the hell up. But guess what? It's gonna cost you in the end. Now, you see, when it comes to our government, they just don't give. They just don't give nothing. They don't give nothing. Everything comes with a price. Yeah. Everything comes with a price. I'm telling y'all, we better wake the hell up. We need to wake up, people. And fast. I remember when Martin Luther King, I think it was Harry Belafonte, and this was, I think it was like 3 months before his assassination. And we all know that Martin Luther King, he stood, he spoke on the civil rights and integration. But Harry Belafonte said he was sitting down and he was talking to Martin Luther King. He asked Martin Luther King, you seem so down. You seem so melancholy, like I guess kind of like, like a burden is on like something weighing you down. What's going on? Now here's what his response was. Martin Luther King. He said, I fear that I've integrated my people into a burning building. It's time for us to wake up. In the words of Minister Louis Farrakhan, we need to wake up and realize that the house is burning down. The house is burning. It's crumbling down around us. And guess what? Their intent is on you and I going down in the fire with it, while they walk away unscathed. That's a lot to think about, people. But think about this right here. Who started the fire? Who set the house on fire? Like I said, go back to Jekyll Island. Matter of fact, go back even further than that. Andrew Jackson. He came when he fought against the international bankers. He tried to come up with a system which allows America to print their own money. The same thing Abe Lincoln did. The same thing JFK did when he signed Executive Order 111. I think it's 1110. I think. When Abe Lincoln, when he came up with the greenbacks, which was going to take the power out of the hands of the international bankers. But before he could sign into office, signing into law, he was assassinated. They tried to take out Andrew Jackson. They took out y'all. This is a lot to consider. They took out JFK before he even had the matter of fact. He signed Executive Order 11. I think it's 11110. When he when he executed executive order. Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson went behind him and revoked it. You see, that's why I tell y'all this thing goes deeper, well beyond the Democrats and the Republicans. When you have a shadow government that's usurping their authority over our government. Matter of fact, it was Mayor Amschel Rothschild. He said, give me the control of the issuance of the money. I don't care who write the laws. It's all about money. Major wars were fought over money. These so-called political and religious wars was fought over money. You know, Jesus said, and a lot of us we quote this so wrong. We say the love of money is the root of all. We say we say money is the root of all evil. But Jesus said the love of money is the root of all evil. The root of all evil. Break it down, y'all. The root of all evil. When you look at that, you got to think about it like this right here. From the root up. The root. What is the root? The love of money. Put it like this right here. I read someone that said, I read somewhere and it said now, and y'all, this is powerful. This is powerful. For those of you who are under the assumption that money can do anything, you are the one, and I'm paraphrasing, would do anything for money. For those of you who live it under the assumption that money can do anything, you are the ones who will be willing to do anything for money. That's when Jesus said the love of money is the root of all evil. He also said that you can't serve two masters, God and mammon. The money god. They are the masters of mammon. Or put it like this, right? They are the slaves of mammon. Those who are in power. The money brokers. That's mammon. And we have become slaves to this monetary system. We need to let that sink in, people. Keep that on the front of our, your forethoughts. Keep it in mind, people. Like I said, it's about to get real as the bullshit continues. Yeah. I told y'all last year. At the beginning of last year. With this whole P. Diddy thing, and I still say all of that is, it's a distraction of what's really going on. But in some twisted and evil, sick way, it's all connected. Even with this thing with this Drake and Kendrick Lamar. If y'all, I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I didn't watch the halftime show, but I look at different videos and different content about this whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing in his Super Bowl halftime performance. I look at a lot of those videos, and A lot of y'all probably never heard of subliminal messages. A lot of y'all probably never heard of strategic programming. That's why they call it TV programming. A lot of y'all probably never heard of that. Y'all probably not familiar with the power of lesser magic. Go back and look at the hand gestures. Go back and Samuel Jackson, playing Uncle Sam. Look at how the people was lined up in the shape of the United States flag. And who was at the Super Bowl? Donald J. Trump and Elon Musk. Y'all remember the part did y'all see the part with the person that had the Iraqi flag protesting? And you had Secret Service right there, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I said, man, it's all smoke and mirrors, people. All smoke and mirrors to keep us distracted from the truth of what's really going on. But at the same time, they're sending out subliminal messages. But it's up to us to peel back this onion. Matter of fact, to pull back the veil and peek behind the veil and see what the hell is really going on. It's up to us. Go check out the movie Operation Paperclip. Yeah, go check out that movie. It's about to get real, people. That's all I can tell you. It's about to get real. But anyway, y'all, until next time, y'all, it's your boy, the Big Ice, the man behind the mic, saying peace and much love. Peace and much love.